Today, we're looking at this 1961 GMC 4000. Thanks for stopping by All Vehicles Great and Small. I'm your host, Tammy Walker. This GMC has the industrial V6 in it. It's a big block, but we're not able to show you because the hood is damaged and we can't open it. But let's talk about the rest of the truck. Let's see, we've got the dual headlights. And this series was, they made these from 1960 to 1966. We've got our upper marker lights here, and we've got that GMC badge right in here. This truck looks like it might have been blue before. I love this hood design. This is very cool. I like this a lot. Really nice. Oh, we've got our bumper across. This looks like an original bumper. I don't think that goes there. And once again, these great lines. I can tell this is a V6 because of this badge. You have a 6 here with this V, and that represents a V6. All right, come down to the California split rims. And we'll come past over here. And we've got some aftermarket lights up here. It's amber color on that side and red color on this side. And we got, once again, got some nice big mirrors. I'm pretty sure these are aftermarket mirrors. Oh, and up top here, we also have these marker lights up here. Let's see how many are up there. 5 across. And then this truck, like we talked about before, has that drip rail coming around. It's kind of like a gutter to keep all the rain from hitting you, coming down on you. All right, this door handle has the key lock in it. We're in the 60s. They're getting smarter about this stuff. And of course, the step here, which is getting pretty old. This is where I'd put my hydraulic fluid because this truck is a dump bed. But there's a reservoir for it. And this has a dual exhaust system. So here's one side of the exhaust coming out. And on the other side, it's similar to this. And we've got our leaf spring suspension. Back to our dualies. And then we have another California split rim style here. Got some big old mud flaps. And we've got some more marker lights on the side here. Come around, and we've got 3 of those bullet lights back here. Our little brake lights here. But when you come down, you could see more sets of lights back here. This was last registered in 1996. These numbers here mean that the museum has put this in their catalog and have marked this vehicle down. And we'll take a look around this side. Let's close this up for fun. Right, once again, just pretty much the same as the other side. Yeah, we'll see what's in under our gas cap here. There we go. And then the emblem that says it's a GMC 4000. All right, that's perfect. Got another one down. Another one bites the dust. Let's climb in and take a look. Once again, very little leg room. Look at this. All right, we've got our horn. Our steering wheel. And let's take a look at these old dusty gauges. Got our oil pressure, speedometer with over 100,000 miles. This must be a light indicator. Our water temperature. This is our RPMs and our gas. Take a look over here. Probably fresh air. I'm not quite sure about these. I'm not sure about these either. Got my pull emergency. This is our hazard, so you pull that, and this is our turn indicator. Got our key start. I'm looking at the bottom for a push button to start it. Nope, this is just a key start. Don't know what this is for. And then we've got water temperature and amperes. Come over here, ashtray. What's in there? A bat. This will come off. If you look on the other side, there'll be a little metal tabs holding this in. And then our fan, some of our heating control units, another heating control. So this is probably more of the defrost on and off fan, heating control. Nothing there. And glove box. It's like opening a refrigerator in an abandoned house. What's inside? Well, maybe we'll find out what year this is. Let's come on over here. I looked, this could be anywhere from 1960 to 1966. And let's see. There is registration in here. This should tell us exactly what year this is. Okay. It says Power G, farm use, model year 61, GMC. The body is F or 4FB. And take a look. We got another fresh air. Looks like someone had to make their own door handles to open and close. And then we have our shifter, little knob in the back here. If you know what these are for, please leave it in the comments. I've never driven a vehicle with this, but I've come across several with them in here, and I would just love it if you could tell me. And we'll come down to the, I'm not quite sure what this is. I don't see emergency brake in here. This could be the emergency brake. Once again, leave a comment if you know. And then we have our gas pedal, our brake, and our clutch. That's not a good sign.
Earlier, I showed a spot in the dash that you could remove. That is where you'd put the optional radio. Here they have an aftermarket AM radio set up here.
Up into the visor. And you know, this top area is actually pretty cool looking. And then here's our cab light. You turn that on with the lights. And then you got that smaller window here.
We are looking at a 1961 GMC 4000 medium duty. The GMC V6 inside of this was built from 1959 to 1974 in both gas and diesel variations. The 305 cubic inch V6 came in a standard A, B, a C, which was different from the manifold and carburetor, and a D, which I believe could be diesel. This truck has the 305B in it. These engines had a reputation for durability, ease of maintenance, and strong low-end torque with the power of a V8. And 1961 was the inaugural year for the first mass-produced V6 engine for GMC. This truck was in the first generation of the CK truck series, which was from 1960 to 1966. There was no special name for this series. The C stood for two-wheel drive, and the K stood for four-wheel drive. This series was manufactured by General Motors and marketed by both Chevy and GMC. The first generation replaced the Task Force, which was late 1955 to 1959, and the second generation was called the Action Line, which was in 1967 to 1972 model years. What's the difference between Chevrolet and GMC? Well, both were founded in 1911 as separate businesses by different people. And in 1918, Chevrolet gained a controlling interest in General Motors just to be in a weird reverse takeover with General Motors keeping their name. And beginning in 1925, General Motors began buying GMC and completed the deal in 1943. Chevrolet and General Motors are both under the General Motors name, as are Buick and Cadillac. General Motors had several discontinued vehicles: the Oldsmobile in 2004, the Pontiac, Saab, and Saturn in 2010, the Daewoo in 2011, and the Hummer in 2010, but it has returned as an all-electric pickup and SUV. General Motors is a good example of a company that uses badge engineering, or rebadging, or rebranding. That's where they're too lazy to come up with new designs, and it's too expensive to make new cars, so they take a model they already have. They change out the grille or the headlights, or maybe add some styled fins to the back of it to make it a different car model. Examples are this truck versus the Chevy version, or the Camaro versus the Firebird. In several other countries, including Japan, manufacturers use the term OEM supplied to denote vehicles that are rebadged models. These medium and heavy duty trucks aren't as sought after as the light duty ones. You could actually find one of these for sale for $1,900 in Kansas right now. We would love to share your old vehicle, whether it be one wheel or 18. You can send us a picture and a description to allvehiclesgreatandsmall at gmail.com. You can see this vehicle and so many other great trucks and tractors at the Central Washington Agricultural Museum located in Union Gap, Washington.
Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out, and we want to grow and show you some great vehicles. And please leave some comments or stories down below about this vehicle. We would love to hear from you. And thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.